how to pronounce Cibus. I think it's Latin. The classical version, Cibus. The modern Italianate modern Italianate ecclesiastical modern Italianate ecclesiastical is Cibus. It's Cibus. We're going to go with that one. This is Dexcore. Cibus. Let's go. I love the distortion on their guitar. It's so like crisp and hollow. That's the best way to describe it. Are they drinking blood? I love that. All right, I think this one has a guest singer, so. Nice. This one's like so crisp and clean. I don't know how to describe it. It's just crisp. It's like really crispy. That one guy on the synth, he's like holding two buttons. This guy's hairstyle. Wow. Um, where was the guest on that? Was that during that part where it was showing all the crystals? Was he this? Was he the singer during that? I think so. He didn't appear on the actual video though, so I was kind of confused. But that was really good. I for some reason that song sounded really crisp to me. It was how do I put this, man? It sounded like very. What do you want, Adobe? Shut up, bro. No, I don't want to spend an extra $30 a month. Shit. It sounded really like best way I can describe it is it sounded like something from, and I've said this before about Dexcore. They kind of sound like an older generation of like metalcore. Maybe when it was like first coming, maybe when it was like first like on the scene, kind of like transitioning from like hardcore, or transitioning from, I don't know, whatever those. I don't even know what was the band called, man. What was that scene called? Hardcore? I think so. That's kind of what it reminds me of. It's like a transition from that. The difference is though is that the composition of the song kept me guessing. This song was really, it was interesting the whole time. I never knew what to expect, and that's a good thing. It wasn't like, it kept me guessing on what it was going to happen next, and that's harder to do. I shouldn't say it's harder to do. It's not often that modern day metal does that, and I don't know why. And I think it might be because people like to. I honestly think sometimes the formulaic, repetitive nature of music appeals to people more, like the mainstream. Like if you're looking to get your music to a broader audience, you tend to, oh, here's that chorus, it's coming up again. I remember this one from the first go around. Oh, here's that, verse again. I already heard this verse, but it's like maybe a little bit different this time. Pretty cool. Like people like that. I don't. I personally don't like that as much. I mean, I don't mind it, but it's not. But it's nothing special when it occurs. Whereas this song, like some of the other Dexcore songs I've listened to in the past, they don't do that. And the bands that I like the most don't do that. Like Jaluka doesn't do that. Deviloof doesn't do that. And some other ones, Nocturnal Bloodlust doesn't do that. But I have heard Dexcore songs that did do that. So it's nice when they don't, because I think they're a lot better for it. But then again, I don't know if they're as popular for it. You know what I mean? That might actually hurt their popularity long term. People like baby metal sometimes do it, and sometimes they don't. And then there's people like Hanabi who do it like almost every song and tend to be more popular. You know what I mean? But I guess it's just a preference thing. I like to listen to a song a second time and feel like I'm hearing new things, or I'm realizing new things about a song. You know what I mean? That's more important to me. I like a little bit of. I like it when a song grows on you more a second time versus is more played out when you hear it a second time. The guest vocalist was dope. I think his part was amazing. His vocals crushing, kind of really, they kind of tore up the middle, right? Like they just came in like a freight truck, They hit, man. They hit. Crystal Lake, I've heard of them. I've heard a couple of their songs too. One of the few bands from Japan I've heard, and I believe most of their songs are in English too. So maybe they have a little bit more of a. I heard them like probably 5 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that. That's cool if they're still around. I'm not sure what they're doing, but yeah, I've definitely heard them. And for whatever reason, the vocals in this song did it more for me. Like that was solid. I'm actually tempted to check some of them out. If you guys know any good Crystal Lake, post it in the comments. I'll check them. I'll recheck them out because they didn't leave a huge impression on me when I heard them many years ago. But I'm definitely willing to dive back in and check them out because that section was crazy. Those breakdowns were like more than serviceable. More than serviceable. I wouldn't say they're the craziest things I've ever heard, but they did the job. They did the job. Some of the background effects were pretty cool too. Whatever, the synths or the guitar when it was in the background during the chorus, those kind of things, kind of took the song to another level. It's not the craziest song I've heard from them, but a solid track. So, but yeah, just a chill little react, nothing too crazy. So stay tuned, guys. I'm having a crazy, busy, shitty week so far. So I'll try to get one out tomorrow, but if I don't, it'll be Thursday. All right. So I'll see you towards the end of the week. I'm out. Peace.